Massey Hall, newly renovated. Amazing sounding room. We spent 3 nights there just tearing the place apart.
Well, it was great. I mean, it was unreal to be in there after the new renovations, and having people in general admission always is a huge boost. So we got the kind of best of both worlds, the great sounding theater with the general admission audience, and you know, we thrive off the audience, so it was a beautiful 3 nights.
Pretty much a bucket list movie for me. I did it with the Trues before, and I really looked forward to someday getting to play that night.
All 3 nights, each different. I think like there's 11 different songs on each set list, so that's always fun.
Oh, Shelter, Young King, Shock and Everything Pink. Come on, dude.
My favorite night would have been, I think I have to say Friday. We were just in the zone. Everything was effortless that night.
Friday and Saturday were both excellent nights. Like as far as the show goes, Friday was, I think, probably the best one.
Saturday and Thursday were also great. Saturday might have been louder somehow, but Friday was more fun.
Well, the first day was good. It was like a feeling out day, but it was still a really good show. And then second day was absolutely incredible. And then the third day landed somewhere in between 1 and 2. So we peaked second night.
Even Thursday, before we kind of had a little bit of a hiccup at the end, was really good. If we would have just stopped at Pink Motel, it would have been amazing. We can always just cut that footage. Pink Motel, we killed Pink Motel. It was amazing. And looking around, you got the vibe that that was it. We can't play anything after this because we're not going to be able to touch it. So we were all waving at the crowd. I had my guitar off, kind of, you know, doing the farewell thing. And then Brett goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and half the band kicks into rock and roller. I don't think Chris or I was ready for it. I was walking back to the guitar tech, and he was shocked. Ferd was shocked. Hands me a black guitar, and I was like, okay, it's my spare guitar, but it was actually Coster's spare guitar. So I panic and try to start playing it. Everyone's wondering why it's not working. It's going to Chris's ears. It was just a nightmare.
Oh, Friday. You're wanting the juicy details, huh?
Tarps off. What a great night.
Oh my God, we are doofuses.
That is gold.
I love us so much.
We just had a little tarps off party. Anybody that wanted to come hang out with us had to take their shirt off.
The energy of the room, the people got into our good old brains and made me want to party. Energy makes me take my top off.
Adam and I probably had our tarps off in the green room, and then it just became infectious. I think the head of the Junos was in there with his tarp off at one point. Yeah, so it was pretty great.
No tarp breaks the plane. Plane was the doorway.
That was a hard rule, yes. We had, don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but very, very important people with their shirt off.
was funny though.
Well, it's a morale-based activity. Usually if I'm like relatively hungover or tired, I like to hike up my shorts a little bit. Really show off my physique for the boys. There's this thing they call vacation breath, and it's kind of a thing that happens, especially when I'm hungover. I hike up my shorts and I'm usually wearing some kind of, I think it's like Tommy Bahama shirt or one of those, old man vacationer shirts, and it's just a feeling in the air. Everything feels loose, feels like dinner at 4:30 p.m. It gets in your veins. The boys love it. So everybody hiked up their shorts.
Pants on.
Yeah. Hold him up.
Pull him up. Pull him up.
No. Oh, this way. Tuck it in.
No. 1 in a million people would do that. Right up there. Very nice. You look good.
Before you knew it, there was, 15 to 16 of us with our shorts hiked up in arguably Canada's most historic venue, and thought we might as well get a picture taken. Some days the vacation just hits you.
We hadn't played Thank You for Saying Goodbye in probably 4 to 5 years maybe. It was the first time we played it. And this guy jumped up on stage. He didn't do anything. I think he was surprised that he got up there and didn't know what to do after, but he hopped up.
He was very good. Like, jumped up there. No one could get a hold of him. I was kind of hoping he got out of there uncaught. It was pretty hilarious. I loved that.
I thought he had pretty good juke moves. He picked the slowest song in our repertoire. What is it? Repertoire or repertoire? To jump on stage. And I thought it was very hilarious to see a man juking out security guards during Thank You for Saying Goodbye, which is a real sappy ballad. It was good juxtaposition.
Yeah, I did a little juking and then hopped back into the crowd and never to be seen from me again. But apparently the guy, BK was at a bar, our monitor guy, the night before, and he was wearing, somebody was selling knockoff shirts out in front of the Massey Hall. And he seen that guy wearing one the night before and gave him shit for buying a knockoff. And he said, I'll buy a real shirt the next night. And so that night, when he jumped up on stage, he did have an official TGS music shirt. Also, apparently it was premeditated. I know somebody was standing beside him and his girlfriend was like, watch this. That was pretty awesome.
That was incredible. The greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yes, thank you.